Hello everyone, this is Anish Verma and you're listening to the Empower Your Mind for Success podcast. I almost did not do the podcast today. I was feeling didn't have much to share about and didn't feel like doing one. Today thought it's a Sunday, maybe I can make an excuse and not do one. But obviously I remember my commitment to my mentor of doing a podcast every day. And I also remembered one of the teachings from Darren Hardy about discipline, and he said, when motivation fades away, that's when discipline takes over. And, the day you don't feel like doing something, that is the day when you should do it. That is the only way to overcome, what comes in the form of life. This is what life is, right? It throws challenges at you, and sometimes you feel like doing things and sometimes you don't. And then the other thing I was thinking about was David Schwartz's message about motion precedes emotion. And this is the main takeaway that I had from his book, The Magic of Thinking Big. And I knew that doesn't matter what I feel like. If I can do a podcast, maybe I'll get into the emotion of it and do it. So here I am doing my podcast, sharing my views with you and my listeners. In the morning today, one of my buddies sent me a WhatsApp message as well about Will Smith. Will Smith is talking to one of his nephews, and he asks his nephew to video record him on his phone, and he talks about. And Will Smith in this video message is talking about how a lot of people approach him that they would love to be an actor, they would love to be an actor like Will Smith, and they would like to have the success and the fame that Will Smith had. And Will Smith says that there are so many people who want to have what he has, but there are very few who are willing to put in the effort. And he talks about something, I think what the Marines say, that everybody, and what the Marines say is that everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Right? Something to think about. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. I think the same thing he was implying in his message as well, that you have to have self-discipline if you want to achieve your dreams and goals in life. And self-discipline first comes from obviously controlling your own mind and controlling what you can do first before teaching others. And I guess that is what I'm practicing today as well. But Will Smith's message was very beautiful. I've heard him. I've seen many videos that he does around motivating and inspiring people. I've seen Denzel Washington do the same. And I think it's a very important message to share about self-discipline. And it's not easy. It's not easy to be self-disciplined, right? You can always, you can always duck out. You can always take a small break from your routine every once in a while, but not at the expense of your dream, right? They say that what you do alone in a closed room reveals your character, right? Nobody can see what you're doing behind closed doors, but when you still do what you say you are going to do is something that talks highly about you and your character. So I think self-discipline is very important. If we can remind ourselves that we need to do the thing that we should do on the day when we don't feel like doing it at all, then I think we can make a lot of progress. I always try to remind myself about Darren Hardy's message. Like I've told you in the past, I listen to Darren Hardy every day. He's one of my mentors, and I follow his teachings. And if this is something that we can master, self-discipline, it's not easy. It's challenging, but everything worthwhile is uphill, right? So if we can practice self-discipline, I think we can go a long way in achieving our dreams, achieving our goals, achieving whatever we put our minds to, and also helping others and inspiring others, right? People always learn from what they see you doing as opposed to what they see you talking about. Right? Children learn the same way by observing their parents. We learn a lot by observing our mentors, and we observe them by listening to their talks, listening to their videos, reading their books, and that is how we try to learn. So I think self-discipline was something I wanted to practice today. So I overcame what I was thinking, and wanted to also practice what David Schwartz taught us about emotion precedes emotion. So I guess that is why I did this podcast. Self-discipline is key. It is one of the foundational building blocks that one needs to put together to ensure that we are putting systems around us, and then these systems can then help us achieve what we are trying to. Right? So there you go. Remember, you have unlimited potential. Own it. Thank you for listening. Until next time, take care.